Hey everyone, before we jump into today's math problem, let's take a brief moment to relax and focus on our breathing. So sit up straight with your head above your shoulders above your hips, and your feet planted firmly on the ground. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Your hands can be resting on your thighs, either palms facing down or palms facing up. And if they're facing up, you can even have the forefinger touch the thumb, sort of in an OK gesture. And take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And exhale slowly, also through your nose. On the next deep inhale through your nose, see if you can hear your breath in the back of your throat, sort of like a raspy Darth Vader sound. And as you exhale slowly through your nose, can you hear that same raspy guttural sound in the back of your throat? On your next deep inhale through your nose, make that same raspy sound in the back of your throat so you can hear your breath. And as you exhale slowly through your nose, make that same guttural, raspy sound of the breath in the back of your throat. Let's take one last deep inhale through your nose. Make it a big one, breathing in that good air as your sternum and chest rise, as you feel your belly and diaphragm expand, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, and at the top, hold your breath for a few seconds. And exhale as slowly as you can, savoring that breath and feeling a sense of relaxation and calm and peace. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. This multiple choice math problem comes from the College Board. It's from section 4 of the SAT test, which does allow calculators. And the problem says, in the equation above, which of the following is a possible value of x plus 1? So take a moment and see what you can do with this. It's okay if you're not sure how to approach it. You can even just take a guess. And in about a minute, we'll have a look at it together. So you might have thought, let's approach this by solving for x, because that's traditionally what we do in our regular math class, and then I can find x plus 1 and identify which of the offered answers is correct. So if I were to do that, and if I cross multiplied here, I would have x plus 1 times x plus 1 equals 2. Which is x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 2, which is x squared plus 2x. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, so I get minus 1 equals 0. I could try factoring this, and I would see that if I had one positive sign and one negative sign, that there isn't any easy whole number that makes that work. So factoring didn't work. So what do I have to do now? I would have to use the quadratic formula, find what x is equal to, and you know that you would get two values because there's a plus or minus in the expression, and then I want x plus 1, so I have to be sure to add 1 to whatever this whole thing is, get the two values, and then see if it matches one of those four. I think you would agree with me that that would take more than 1 minute. And the average amount of time that we have for each question on the SAT math test is just a little over a minute. So let's not do that. I'm going to share with you instead an important strategy. And that tip is called chunking it, which means looking at a big thing and simplifying it by calling it one simple thing. So look here. I have x plus 1, and x plus 1. That's our first clue that we shouldn't solve for x. It's no accident that they're asking us for the answer for x plus 1. So what can I do? Well, wherever I see x plus 1, let's just call that y. Okay? So this is called chunking it. All those yellow expressions, I'm simply going to call y. So now I have y equals 2 over y. And I think you can see that solving it is very simple now because y squared equals 2. So y is going to equal plus or minus the square root of 2. And we know that y is equal to x plus 1. So x plus 1 equals plus or minus square root of 2. And so they're asking for x plus 1. So let's see now whether plus or minus the square root of 2 is anywhere in our answer choices. And you'll see immediately that it's right there. And B is, in fact, the correct solution. So this strategy of chunking things and calling more complicated things one simple thing. So here we just called x plus 1 y, and that led to a very simple equation for us to solve. I think you'll agree that this is much faster than solving for x with the quadratic formula and then adding 1. That'll just take way too much time. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions or requests, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I always love hearing your guys' thoughts. If you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of new videos as they get posted. I enjoyed working together, and I look forward to seeing you next time.